Hey Legionnaires, welcome back. We're here with another Dawnless Days siege battle for you here today. We have a glorious 2v2 as the Dwarven alliance of Erebor and Khazad-dûm prepares to attack Gondor and the elves of Imladris. And already the elves have gone in over here. Some Gondorian rangers already trying to cut down these Erebor axes. Good you to go after, and it's also very vulnerable on this battering ram here. So yeah, very easy kill there, I feel like, for the elves. We are also seeing another sally out about to take place here. Knights of the Silver Swan. The unit is now capped to 1. I guess unless you bring Imrahil as your general. Potentially, I guess it's not capped to 1, but even still, very powerful unit going to go out now, and it's going to sally out against the veterans of Khazad-dûm. Not going to be able to get a greater charge on them. There's only 100 of them, and most of them are stuck on the tower. I actually made the wrong decision coming off this tower. Should have been staying on this tower. I would have probably lost less troops than he is going to now in that charge. And there you go. That's not a bad start for the defenders here in today's siege. Yeah, the veteran of Khazad-dûm already taking quite a significant losses. He's going to get a counter charge here with the less veteran Khazad Legionnaires. And we're going to see, oh my gosh, another full sally out over here actually by infantry, and we have Elrond with guards and ladders sallying out against Khazad-dûm. Elves here happy to slaughter their rivals, and I don't know, it's sort of like a weird rivalry. Like the elves and daughters hate each other, but they never really come to blows too often over it. They just kind of hate each other. Mantra Cloaks here fighting against guards and ladders. Battle of elites early on here. Love to see that. Two gorgeous looking units as well. It really is. And if you want to see more of these gorgeous units on the battlefield and on your screen, leave a like, subscribe if you're around here. I'm sure it really does help out the channel as we work towards 13k subs. So we're getting ever closer day by day. All your support, all you new guys that come and check out the channel, it really does help out. And this nice Silver Swan, they finished dealing with that Khazad-dûm force, and they're going to go over here, and they're going to get the surprise of their lives when they find another whole line of infantry. They're going to charge in the Watchers of Mirror here. This is going to be deadly. Oh! Yeah, that's not good. We're going to have a crash. I was like, gents, and then we were so bad, we'd lost all audio. Okay, that's pretty bad. We had the replay just froze for a second there. Watcher of Mirror. Yeah, Total War. Don't charge cav into pikes because it'll do a lot of damage to your cav, and also apparently your game will just all of a sudden just decide to freeze up. But there you go, that was an interesting one. Gondorian Rangers going in there, and they just going in and shoot these during Mithril Guard. They're going to get a rear charge as well. Oh my gosh, this Elven cav is having a devastating effect here. And look at that, they're actually kind of flanking around the dwarves. That's kind of cool, almost encircling that unit. That would be actually a really cool tactic, and that would probably in reality cause a mass destruction of that unit. The shocking tree is just pulling through the cav that they're engaging to try and support this infantry fight here. They're losing so many Durin's Mithril Guard from that happening though. That is not working for them. And now this cav can just cycle charge. You're probably going to easily take out all these veterans and all those Durin's Mithril Guard, to be honest. Stupidly here, Gondor is continuing to attack the area where there's pikes. I just go for anywhere other than this area. You get so many kills. But yeah, the pikes here just impaling these knights. That is not good at all. We've got another Gondorian Rangers come all the way from the other flank over here, where I guess the crossbows maybe were scared them off, and the spears seem to have also done a bit. Iron Guards are protecting that sort of position now. While that's been going on, dwarves have actually landed. Erebor is inside the city. He's attacking Gondor. He's got his Erebor Axe Guards inside here and attacking Pelargir Marines. So I don't think he got their jabbies off because the player did put his Marines in shield wall. Top tip there if you want to use your jabbies. Don't put your Marines in shield wall. You won't be throwing any jabbies. Elrond over here is slapping up these Dwarven units, and that's because of that support with the cavalry there. Durin's old Mithril Guard as well, down to 16 already, and they were literally healthy a moment ago. Yeah, clearly Elrond didn't get the memo it's about it being a siege battle, and he's decided to take the battle to the open field. He's that sick of the dwarves, he wants them dead. Mantra Clemency, yeah, I mean they are losing. That is good signs here for the defenders. They're killing off some really good units. There are now reinforcements coming. Khazad-dûm is shifting over a lot of crossbows and units. Should have happened a long time ago. Cav now having to run away. The units here, they might just about survive. survive. If they can avoid the pikes, they can still do a lot of damage here to units with these Gondorian Rangers. They've already got definitely their bang for their buck, I would say, as well. Balin is shifting forward. Who's the leader for Erebor? It's Gimli. Very nice. With Gimli and Balin. Gondor infantry holding here with the against the Erebor axe infantry. And yeah, I mean Erebor should get through here eventually. Got the sword infantry against shock infantry without support. I mean this is definitely working here. I don't know why they're allowing this action here to get shot in the side. It's definitely just probably flank around as well. Should be doing that. They'll break that front so much quicker. The burning towers. It seems like players do this a lot more recently, just burn watchtowers. I don't think they're that effective. They got nerfed in Dawnless Days for this exact reason. Elrond here is actually going to get out, hopefully. I was going to say, this is a huge win for the Dwarves if they can kill Elrond off. But it looks like, you know, I mean, to be honest, Imlagis is pretty much full sallying. It is just Gondor on the defensive. Imlagis is fully committed to the sally. I respect it, and it's kind of working. He's killing off a lot of these Dwarves here. He's just got to kill enough and kill things like a general. So he gives his ally a chance. He has got some units inside here, but yeah, mostly it's Gondor in here, to be honest. There's Noldorian swordsman, Athelian Rangers. I think that's a bad mistake there, bringing Athelian Rangers. They've got Faramir as well. He's glitching Faramir as an extra general. Don't really like that because he does have extra abilities. Yeah, I'm not a big fan of. You've got Faramir Valor. You can pop there. But yeah, Athelian Rangers basically a massive waste of your cash. Might as well just bring cheap archers to spend more money on better infantry. Or more infantry. The general has fallen already. I'm guessing that's, yeah, Elrond. Yeah, Elrond has died out here. Another veterans of Khazad-dûm went in, and they did not extract Elrond out quickly enough. And yeah, the Cav could not save him. And they are focusing down these Watchers of Miramir, but it doesn't matter. And that could be huge for the Elves. I mean, the Elves are pretty good without morale, but on the defense, might matter a little bit more. What to see. These elite units like these Noldorian Rangers, they'll be fine. They'll carry on fighting for ages. Yeah, Elrond is also, you know, him and his bodyguard should hold for a little while. Yeah, as with the guards of Imladris. I mean, they're delaying Khazad-dûm from actually joining this fight. And right now, it's kind of like 1.5 against Erebor. Erebor doesn't seem like he's unfazed, though, by this. He's doing okay. 2 Wardens in and out. The elite polearms fighting Denethor. His bodyguard, Citadel guard, bodyguard, poking away. And they've reinforced this flank over here where the Pelican Marines were losing, and they're actually now rolling up the Dwarven line here. They could get actually in behind here. The Dwarves sending forward their reserves, which includes Gimli and multiple, well, Barrack Guard and the Ered Mithrin veterans. So yeah, multiple elite shot going in now. I'm pretty sure you can bring 1 Barrack Guard unless you bring like Gimli with Barrack Guard. So yeah, we're going to see the final reserves of the Dwarves actually get sent in for when it comes to melee. I guess they've got the Iron Guard over here, which has just been forgotten about. That should be being committed as well. Looks like the polearms were losing for a moment there. They've been since stabilized. But yeah, a lot of the axes here all losing. So the shock which is being introduced. Elven shock here is doing a very, very good job slicing and dicing its way through the Dwarven lines. Very, very nice result there. Doomwarden's here. They're doing okay. They look like they're going to win their fight against Steward Denethor if they're allowed to carry on fighting in a 1v1. But I don't think they will because this flank is going to break as is the one up there. And they're going to get encircled now. Well, actually, no. Mantra Claim is getting in. They are going to be a brilliant blocker here. The shock should be able to do some damage against them, but might not be enough. Who knows? Out here, it looks like finally the resistance is starting to give in. I mean, really, Khazad-dûm should have started landing a long, long time ago. They, I mean, did not need to have all these units engaged and held up by a few guards of Imladris that are left. And again, back over on this side. Oh, brilliant there. Really, really nice. Gondorian Rangers charging in, going after these crossbows. Great target to go for. Looks like he's killed only a unit's worth of dead down here. Whether that's archers or whether that's him, I don't know. But they've done some damage. Erebor crossbows are scaring off the Cav now, who are taking losses. Iron Guard's going to try and protect the crossbows. Good idea. This breakthrough that was happening, though, as you can see. But you can't really, because apparently I'm fighting with this camera. Citadel Guard, they're now holding up front, but the shock infantry, the one that is now looped in behind and seeing out the Tomb Wardens, making some nice rear charges. And that elite Dwarven whole arm is in all sorts of trouble. But yes, if you want to send in your own replays to have them featured on the channel, whether it's Dawnless Days or whether it's any old Total War, do send them to my Discord. The link is down below in the description, as always. That's the best place to send them in. And if you want to get involved in any sort of Dawnless Days streams or adults as well, feel free to join my Discord. Again, that's the best place to go get involved in them and to find out when they're happening as well. Infantry claimers here, they're doing okay actually. They're actually going to beat these Gondorian swords unless they get support, which they might now. Again, Steward Denethor and the shock here freed up. And there's actually a lot of troops over here. Gondor sword infantry included that freed up. They might be able to deal with this force. And it looks like Elven veterans landed to try and help in the push, but now kind of been left isolated because Gimli's not coming over the wall now. Gimli and the Barrack Guard have fallen back into the tree line. It looks like the Elven veterans and the Manchester claimers are going to get left to die here. They're just going to have to take as many elves and men of Gondor as they can with them. This is certainly a disaster for the forces of good. Lots of great warriors fighting and dying. No real gain. Sauron is only getting stronger. Every falling dwarf and elf. And man, I guess. The men less so. Has a Doom started his assault? He's just about getting in now. Slow, that's for sure, on his ascent into the city. There is still a caveat over here as well. Noldorian Rangers using every bit of ammo they have via pain. Now, I don't even think it's the last Noldorian noble. No, they've sallied out over here. This is insane. Okay, they continue to sally out. They're pinning the Iron Guards here, and so they can cycle charge. Again, it's a ballsy move from the defenders here to risk so much outside the walls. It's allowing the crossbows to get probably better efficiency with their crossbows. And they are mowing down those Noldorian swordsmen. I feel like they should just stayed inside. Putting this Iron Guard's not the be-all and end-all. Plus, it's the best unit for holding to allow crossbows to inflict as much damage as possible. So really, the Iron Guard's kind of doing its job. It's baiting out units. Holding for as long as possible. He's got great melee defense, great armor. And then the crossbows are, getting the kills. And the Iron Guards are, basically assisting. They're doing a very good job. This could be, like I said, a bit of a mistake here from the defenders. I was about to call them the attackers. I feel like they have been more aggressive in some ways than the attackers. Balance power is very close, though. There is literally 1,400 attackers and 1,300 defenders. That is very close, to be fair. If it was to come down to basically army losses and things like that. It looks like the final defense is being prepared already. We've got Founding Guard and Princess Coast Guard already pike stacking over here. Luckily, both Erebor and Khazad-dûm seem to have plenty of ammo left, even if their crossbow units are pretty battered up. Which is possibly why there is so much effort going right now to try and kill off Erebor's crossbows.
Men are broken and are fleeing.
You see here Gondor battling away in the forest with the Barrack Guard. They're getting their first taste of blood. And yeah, all the forces for the dwarves inside the settlement. These Erebor's dwarves are all gone now. Iron Guard is dead. Which is something the elves have managed to take it out along with Gondor's sword infantry, but at quite a cost, to be honest. There's not a lot left of that Noldorian Ranger, and the Gondorian swords and the Noldorian swords that went out there are certainly a shadow of their former selves. They might have been more useful just staying that final choke point, because they've still not taken out those crossbows, which I'm sure must have been the aim of their sally out there. It's not worked at all. Luckily that some of the archers here are resupplying. Good to see Gondor's doing that. This is much needed little strategy that all players should be doing. Resupply when needed, resupply. And if you can get these guys back to the final cap point as well, with some ammo, even better. It looks like they are resupplying as well over here. So they've got Ithilien Rangers.
Enemy units have
Presume
rallied
shooting
and
things
returned
like
to the
shock
battle.
and pikes, probably pikes. Or maybe even the crossbows. Like I said, they are desperately important to keep alive now. The dwarves with the strategy, the attack, so the defenders are planning to use. I'd see a bit of a sacrifice here from the Noldorian swords. Looks like they might go down and try and again catch the dwarves a little bit unaware. And also maybe force these crossbows to stay in range of the archers, which they look like they're going to. The cab might also, again, looks like it's going to beeline for the crossbows. These are still fresh, and Elven cab just is never unfresh. But like that, it's insane. And they've routed one of the crossbows. Can they get the other one here? We'll see. They are shooting at another one as well. Yeah, it's just a lot of crossbows they need dealing with. Pikes here, they can form up this choke point. They can stop any potential of a cab charge. Maybe save their army a little bit. Yeah, Khazad-dûm and Erebos need to sort of unite up because, again, still, they could probably be defeated in peace. They could just ignore Erebor at this point. He's pretty weak. Heal Khazad-dûm is most of the forces left. Both sides at 1,200 now. Very, very close. And they're actually pushing on. They're not really staying behind that pike line either. Kind of asking to be charged here by the elves. I imagine the elves are going to try and get where they are doing so. They're just going around the pikes, as you do. Pikes have actually chased after this shock here. Cav should now really charge into the shock. Missed opportunity here from the elves to not charge all this shock infantry and get some beautiful, beautiful kills. And same here, I think. Look at all this long column of dwarves being formed up here. Just go in for that. Great target. We've got Gondor archers shooting. Great. 5, but just charge with the cavalry. I think he heals so much infantry. Massive mistake here again from Khazad-dûm. Charge in with the cab. 614 riders left. They can still do a lot of damage. Shock infantry also falling back. Again, Cav, where up? What are you doing? Charge in. Go in. Here we go. Massive mistake from the dwarves. I'm glad they're getting punished. They deserve it. Not in a bad, malicious way. Just made a mistake. You got to learn. I'd be more annoyed if the elves didn't take advantage of it. Going to go in again. 4 riders left. And the other healthy cabin as well. I mean, the cab's not doing much for use very, very soon. It's going to be, yeah, minimal reasons to use it. I mean, go for the crossbows. Like I said, it's huge. Maybe why they want to keep one of this cab alive. It's still focusing down Durin's old Mithril Guard. Have they got a second one? Is this not capped to 1? No, it's not, evidently, because they've got 2 here. Just look side by side. Open your eyes, Pope. They've still got mantra claims as well. Oof. And more mantra. What? These things not capped? Maybe they're not capped with Khazad-dûm. I don't know. Maybe that is the case. Kind of crazy if they're not. Khazad Legionnaires, they've dealt with that other Noldorian noble. I mean, they, Noldorian Ranger. They definitely could have sent the other one in as well and caused maximum damage. Still, they can't flank around just yet. The pikes are guarding this choke point, and I was going to say they could go and get the crossbows. Well, they can go out a different way and get back in. No, the gate's been captured. Yeah, not really much options for the cabin. It looks like the only option they are going to take is charging straight on into the Khazad Legionnaires. It's not a bad one. Oh, he's changed his mind at the last moment. Like that. Like that. Maneuverability for this cavalry is the best thing. It is very good on a charge, but I think just you can literally turn the unit at the last second on a sixpence and go back the other direction. I think is a really, really good asset. I think they're probably regretting putting that barricade down now. I hate putting down barricades. So I often find 9 times out of 10, you do end up just kind of shooting yourself in the foot rather than actually being of any use. And I think that's the same case here with this Noldorian Ranger. He's now got nowhere really to ride. He's only got like 1 or 2 ways to go. We're going to see a counter charge here from the elves going in. The veteran Legionnaires are going to feel the wrath of Imladris. busy capturing towers as well. Guess that every little bit helps. Cav is now going to go in for a charge, I think. Yeah, into the Khazad Legionnaires. Good rear charge as well. He actually turned his back. It was a bit foolish there from the Khazad player. He needs to get his cavalry out of there. Maybe try and go for a... just go around the unit, to be honest. You could just go around the unit and then maybe go for the pikes. They're not set up properly. Archers still have ammo here. I'd shoot the pikes probably, get rid of them, and then those the crossbows are open for the Cav to try and maneuver and get. Erebor still hasn't landed. He looks like he's about to, though, start landing his troops. Again, another great target potentially for the Cav. Yeah, I was gonna say, whilst these guys land, yeah, the crossbows here. Go and get them with the cavalry. Yeah, brilliant little move there from Imladris. Absolutely schooling the dwarves right now, just teaching them why you need to have pikes and spears support. I mean, obviously, they've kind of lost theirs at this point. Still, there you go. That is not good. Those crossbows pretty much not dead, but they are going to be pretty ineffective soon. Like, get in and out. Get the infantry in here. Pin these guys down. They're going to go for the other crossbow. Really good target as well. Cav just wants to stay mobile. It just needs to stay mobile. You're going to take a loss of staying prolonged melee here against shock infantry. Especially in your battered state at this point. Like I said, just stay mobile. This Cav does the most effective stay mobile. Go in, get out. Archers here, go out of our ammo. Faramir going in. He's absolutely destroying the Khazad Legionnaires over there. Good to see. And yeah, there you go. Barrack Guard looks like it's going to finish off the Gondorian Ranger. Kind of a shame. Kind of really was hoping that they were going to not let this Cav just die. But there you go. It's just getting kind of slaughtered. But like I said, real shame. And the shock infantry over here is actually kind of just got slaughtered as well by the crossbows. I don't know if they fired while... yeah, they're firing whilst in melee, that's why. Very cheeky there from the Erebor player. Balance power 900 attackers. That's less attackers now, less dwarves than the defenders who have around about... well, they have about 50 more troops. No, it's more like 100 more troops now. They've got a pretty tough last stand. We have literally one Noldorian sword in this unit. Love that. But yes, I'll fight to the last man. Are they trying to kill him? They're trying to shoot and kill him. If so, that's funny. No, they are shooting Denethor. Not a great target. And actually, I think they're trying to shoot the Founding Guard behind Denethor. Denethor's blocking most of the shots right now. This all works, I feel like, for the defenders. They're trying to shoot the hardest target. I should just shoot the little guard. They could just stack this Founding Guard here as well on top of Denethor, make it even more difficult. Kill them off. We've got a bunch of archers over here that can easily be taken out. If they kill all these archers, the attackers, this should definitely slant the balance of power way in favor of them. It looks like the plan is just rush Erebor over here with all the archers that remain. And they don't mind that. Barrack Guard have just slaughtered a Noldorian archer. They'll do it again. They'll do it again, and they don't regret it. I don't know if they're going to try and reuse supply barrels. That's what they're dashing for here. I think that is the plan. The Rangers, though, aren't too bad in melee, but I don't think they're going to stop the Barrack Guard. Especially get volleyed like that from crossbows. We'll see. We'll see. Oh yeah, these Flame Rangers get butchered. They're literally trying to block shots with axes. I mean, they're certainly getting butchered. They lost a lot of troops, but they are winning the fight now. I see there's a lot of dead Flame Rangers down there already. That was what I was more concerned about. Gondor archers going in, they are tying out all these crossbows. Flame Rangers with Faramir going to route that crossbow there. These are all big wins. Killing off these crossbows, absolutely. Big wins. Gondorian archers are going to shoot. Trade Durin's Befell Guard. Very good shots. They are catching cap points, which will help with morale, but right now, Defender's doing a great job. Keep this archer corps alive and in a decent state. It could be a real annoyance for dwarves, and it makes them have to fight on two fronts. At least think about two fronts. Gimli now going in, and this is the problem with Gimli's healthy, and he is a Barrett guard as well. He could probably take out all these archers on his own. He's an absolute champ. And he's Gimli. He's part of the Fellowship.
Our men flee the field of battle. This is a shameful display.
Archer fire. Are they still firing? Yeah, this archer tower over here is still firing shots and trying to kill off units there. They've actually routed that arrow crossbow, huge, and arrow might just master out here, you know. I mean, Gimli's still in good healthy condition, but that other crossbow just master routed. If they can surround Gimli here, they give themselves maybe a small chance of victory there. The other archer has gone into melee here against the axes and the pikes. The pikes, I think, are going to make the difference here. The archers look like they're kind of beating the axes. This archer corps might finally be about to be killed off. Whether at the same time they should have charged out here. I mean, it looks like actually we're going to see Khazad-dûm go in, but whether they could have pushed here as well, just maybe tested the micro of the play. I think they have enough. They could maybe give it a good go. Yeah, I mean, it's got archers up here, spears, double pole arms. Another spear, pole arms. Yeah, definitely I feel like I could have given that a go, pushed on here. They definitely have more units as well. Just to hit them. The Watchers of the Mirrormere here are going to be a problem. That's 106 out of 115. That's a real problem. Oh yeah, Gimli here is slaughtering archers. When we see his kills at the end, he's going to have like probably like 300 kills. And every single one of them is on archers. This poor Barrett guard is getting bullied by mobile archers, and he dies. Rip a piece to him. Looks like, yeah, the archers are finally going to get broken over there, and it looks like this Gondorian archer here is actually doing okay. I mean, he's fighting a lot of weak units, but still doing okay. Oh, another infantry claimer. Is this the same one? No, it's definitely a different one, surely. A infantry claimer there. How many infantry claimers can they just bring? Just bring as many as they like? Surely they must be capped to a certain extent. Khazad-dûm. That's insane. This is something I'm missing. I don't understand this. Like, I feel like no one could do that many managed players. Barling's in the front line, I can see him. Leading from the front like a champ. Denethor as well's in here. He's not being a coward for a change. There's a lot of Gondorians to break through. They're pike pushing. I think they were pike pushing. Polearms are supposedly better than pikes. We'll see whether that's the case in this instance here. Archer force dealt with, finally. It took an entire Manchu claimer and Gimli over here, who's pretty bad at this point, to deal with it, but they have dealt with Archer force, which is good to see. Yeah, push forward has been activated. So yeah, the pikes are pike pushing. I think the polearms are too. This is 15 minutes now. Is this all going to be grind? Surely not. I don't think this takes 15 minutes to grind this out. So there's going to be some stalemate, I think, in this. Which I'll either fast forward or cut out. Yeah, who do you think is going to win? Do you think it's going to be Gondor or do you think it's going to be the Dwarves? I don't know who I'd have my money on. I kind of want to see Gondor win. Gondor is definitely the underdog in this situation. Even if they have more men, which I presume they still do. It was close, 500 each. 500 each. Very close. In that case, then Gondor is definitely the one with the disadvantage here. And the underdog. Marlon tried something. Oh, he's trying to flank around. It's quite sneaky, actually. Really worked. Really worked. Marlon, yeah, he's just trying to push on this left flank here. He's trying to get around the side of the phalanx. It's kind of working a little bit. Archers is bringing in the support. I kind of want to see this one Gondorian swords go in. See if he can get himself a kill. Be a champ. Crossbows, I'm surprised aren't firing. I would have thought maybe they could set up like over here. And then get side shots or rear shots. They're going to fire now. I feel like they are just going to be shooting into the backs of their own troops. Could be risky. They just go for a side shot. Would definitely be a lot more effective. Really solid wall of steel right now. It's holding. It's not a wall of steel I've been describing usually for Gondor. I usually use that term for Iron Guard or something like that. But no, they've done well so far. The men of the White Tree. Watching the Mirror here, though, are the real threat. They can kill them off. Gondor probably is in the home straight. Again, really trying to put pressure on that left flank there. Barlin's still plugging away here. Gondor Archers are certainly losing this fight. Every one-day Gondor is one step closer to victory for the Dwarves. And actually, they are starting to get a bit of a lead. 532 of the Dwarves left. 440 of the men of Gondor. Spears are losing, actually, now. So, oh god, and the Archers, as we thought they would be. Watchers and Mirror are losing, though, as well. Are they dying quickly enough? I don't know if they are. It's getting very interesting. A grind fight like this suits the dwarves so well. The man should claim the wild front line now. Look at this. Carving through the Prince's Coast Guard. 10 minutes left. No, maybe they do hold for this long. It would just take this long to get through this amount of Gondorians. Gondor is cycling out some of his pole arms and his archers, and he's going to let the Founding Guard take over. Is it just because these guys are exhausted? And the Founding Guard are active, I guess, yeah. He can pull back his spears. Yeah, he's going to allow the pole arms to do all the work now. Gimli's got in. You can see him there. He's killed. Did he kill that Founding Guard? Maybe. So he did. Good lad. There's that lone Gondorian sword. Oh, and he's dead. Rip in peace. He didn't last long, did he? Gimli in the front line. I love to see it. Vanguard losing. I think they need support from spears. I don't think you can leave a pole line like this. Yeah, put the archers in. That might give a bit of help, but Vanguard here are dead dying. This has not gone to plan for Gondor. I'm not really sure why they're able to, if they're getting around them or not. But jeez, that's still Vanguard over their head. And yeah, Denethor back in there. He's pretty much like. Him and Gimli are right next to each other there. Gimli is running away. He's nearly, well, he's losing. Bit like that, he's losing. I don't think the crossbow shooting actually was making any influence. The reinforcements for Gondor charging now has stabilized the founding guard line. 340 against 500. This is a problem. Dwarves are not dying. It's final stage. They're not dying. This has been, it really has been quite a fight. There's not really a lot to say, just to enjoy the grindfest going on. Steward Denethor over here, trying a little push on that left, on their right, the Dwarven left. Didn't really work, it seems. He's pretty low, he needs to be careful. Gondor loses a general now. There's curtains for them. 7 minutes left. 468 against 300. Gondor's going to have to do something to try and change this around. I mean, they can't really do anything. They're just going to hope and pray that maybe they kill a general. Kill Gimli, not the end of the world. You need to really get Balin. Oh, and there you go, on that charge there. They killed Gimli. Very, very nice. Gimli's forward. I'm going to believe at the spear tip of Steward Denethor. I bet he killed him himself. I don't know if you see that spear charge. Killing off the general. I did think as that happened, it was going to be Denethor dying. He's risking his life. He's in the front line. He's actually not got a spear. He's got a sword. Still, same things apply. Denethor might be about to die. I think he got knocked over. I can't see him. I think he's dead. Conscious sustained. He's still alive, I think. I also think we'd see a full capitulation. I don't think we can take him out though. It's not going to be easy. 31 guys left. It's a good risk. He might just die here. Gondor might got himself in a bit of trouble here. Yeah, his bodyguard is dying quite quickly. Denethor might be about to die. I can't even see the man himself. He's dueling with Balin's bodyguard. And Gimli's bodyguard as well want revenge for their master being killed. Balin's in a really good healthy state, so he's not going anywhere anytime soon. He's being pulled back just to make sure. I guess you've got to take into account the numbers. Well, a good, say, 100, 140 of the dwarves are made up of crossbows. Like, at least all the troops that are left for Gondor, which is 237 troops. They're all in melee. I mean, they're not all supposed to be melee troops. There are some archers there, but they are, like, all committed. At least all 410 aren't smushed in here for the dwarves. Although that might matter. It might not matter at all. Khazad-dûm slowly inching forward, inching closer to victory. I think once Denethor does die, because it looks like he's going that direction, he's 15, 14, or he's close. He's Gondor after they're going to start a wave and break. They might go. Prince's Coast Guard might go. Little Guard and Founding Guard might hold a little longer. 3 minutes 55 left on the clock. Maybe Gondor could hold the time. You don't know how long this timer has. I do. Maybe Gondor are going to hold out for a draw here. I think that, yeah, archers are just broken for Gondor, but so are the Watchers of Mirror. They're about to break here. Small victory. There's still another one to take out. Popping in courage. Steward Denethor is kind of stabilized. He's down to 10 men left, but he's combat even again. Oh, it's going to be close. It's going to be real close. Founding Guard here. They are bleeding. You see where the fighting started right by these statues here. And they're being steadily pushed back, maybe in the center. Banner carrier, they're absolutely slaying. I don't know if you saw that. Absolutely slaying the footmans here. Taking names. Doesn't need a shield. Give him his banner. Inspires him and the men. Oh my gosh, he did a little bit of a spasm there. Oh, there's no point in allowing a shock if you get that close. There you go. Who broke? Denethor broke. One left. I think that Denethor is that one man left. I thought Steward Guard, I thought they were breaking, but they're not. They're being repositioned, I think, to the flank over here, trying to split it. Smart from the Gondor player. He knows where the weakness is in his line. But it's not helping. He's down to the Founding Guard and Prince's Coast Guard and Spears. I think Denethor has been killed to a man, so he must be dead. He must be dead. You say he is, but he must be. Not good. 304 against 105. And throwing in the cross was now literally every single dwarf is now very much committed. Popping in courage. Oh no, push forward, they're popping. I don't know if they want to push. Put that in at this moment. I don't know if you want to be pushing forward in Gondor. You have a pole on, there's a will and a way though, and you can win this game. Prince's Coast Guard losing decisively. They just need to get a Barlin kill. I mean, unlikely at 53 out of 100. If they keep pulling in and out these crossbows though, they might just master out themselves. 50 seconds left, I think it's going to be a draw. Unless they master out now, does Gondor. I think it's going to end up in a draw. Shouldn't say anything too soon. Shouldn't say anything too soon. Oh, what is going on here? Founding Guard. No, they picked up their pikes and they put them back down. They're now losing. Oh, they should have done that. They should have stayed with what they were doing. Founding Guard are holding. Coast Guard are going to break. Citadel Guard are going to break. And I think once one of them breaks, the other one will go. And then there you go. Founding Guard will break. And there you go. With 15 seconds left on the clock. Gondor's defense breaks. The dwarves are 220 troops left. Win today's game. But my god, the defenders put up a good fight. Well, in the replay and have a quick look at the end results. This is sent in by Pimomon, who's playing as Erebor. So thank you very much, man, for sending this one in. 219 kills with the Gimli bodyguard before he fell. Very good. 152 kills with the Erebor axe guards, 135, 201 with the Dwarven barrack guard. A load of his infantry here just did terrible, just getting minced by Gondor and the elves. 2 more on 38 is rough as well. Crossbows, one got 135 and one got 92, but yeah, not like super effective. Then we have Traxius playing as Khazad-dûm, 136 kills with Balin, and his Mandatory Claimers here. Spammed out these Mandatory Claimers, 122 kills. Yeah, Durin's Mythical Guard also suffering 73 kills. Axis here, the best getting 79 kills. Watchers of Miramir, 102 kills. Then yeah, the crossbows not really being of much use. I mean, you got to take into effect as well. They were fighting elves as well as Khazad-dûm, so we're never going to get huge kills. But yeah, rough day in the office for them. Then we have Batwin Max playing as Imladris. He got 94 kills with Elrond before he fell. Shock Infantry, 245 kills, 101, 123, 140. Really good kills for them. And then we've got Noldorian Archers, 158 kills, 187. Then the Noldorian Rangers, 321 kills, 184 kills. Not too shabby, that's for sure. Then we have Gamba Jamba playing as Gondor. Steward Denethor getting 87 kills before he fell. 105 with the Citadel Guards. Founding Guard, 127 kills. 104 with the Gondor Archers. Ithilien Rangers, even though I said, not very effective to bring necessarily in a siege, they often get focused down, did earn their keep, 259 kills. Faramir being glitched in, being 334 kills. And then the Knights of the Silver Swan, 117. I definitely feel like they could have done better. I think these were wasted here by Gondor a little bit. But there you go, guys. That is today's siege battle. If you did enjoy and want to see more Lord of the Rings and Dawnless Days action, you know what to do. Hit that like button, subscribe, comment down below as well. If you've got any sort of certain factions you'd like to see, I can do as best I can with what replays I'm sending. But I can try and get more replays with certain factions in if you do want to see them on show. But until next time, I'll see you folks in the next one. Bye for now.